Look it up.
All right, well.
All right, man.
I'll be safe.
All right, you too, man. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, you was talking about pigs. I'm gonna show you something. They do so much. Check this out. He said he owned the store. Hey, now check this out. You see what he said, right? Anything happen tonight. So what Esau do, they'll try to send somebody over to make some shit happen where I won't be able to preach on this corner no more. You gotta watch them devils. They'll send somebody over to start shit. Just so the police come, he can say, well, man, you can't be out here no more. You notice ain't nobody in there. I do this one like, and don't be nobody in there. And if they in there, guess where I'll be? You ever notice when they in there, I'll be down there. I'll be down further in between the bricks where they can't see. So I've been here longer than they even been here, man. So the Lord, if this work we doing, Acts 5 tell you, if this work that we doing, if it ain't a God, it ain't gonna be. But if it's of God, they can't do nothing to it. That's why the Lord been having me do it for so long. You know what I mean? It's like, cause we doing the real work of what we supposed to be doing. Now you was talking about pigs and how they do them. This is how they did people, right? These Israelites, these are people over there in the time of the king, I think Antiochus. Might be Antiochus. It says this. It says it came to pass that 7 brethren with their mother, we put these glasses on for these little words. It says, hold on, lock it. Oh, what was they taking a picture? Oh, check this out. Lock it, Israel. I'm gonna read this passage to this brother. But yeah, man, Moab rolled up. He looked like Jake. He don't look like he ain't no real. I bet you when he trades his linens back, his linens go back to a black dude. But he didn't look like no regular Chinese. But he looked like too much like a Mexican. He looked like Issachar. So that's why I say, Israel, yeah. But see, he think we talking about them dudes. Israel, the real nation of people. See, they don't know. Now, this is a passage because the brother came up was talking about how they do pigs, right? But they animals, like. But I'm gonna show you how they really did our people. They did us worse than they doing pigs. It says, this is 2 Maccabean 7. It said, it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to take swine's flesh and were tormented with scourges and whips. So 7 brethren that were Israelites back in the time when Esau was ruling the Maccabees during the Greek Empire, they wanted these 7 brothers and their mama to eat some pork, pig, and they said no. So they tortured them. But that was part of it. We ain't supposed to eat that. That was what they were doing back then, trying to make us eat pig and all this shit. It says, but one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are already to die. Like they ready to die. They ain't gonna eat that flesh, right? It says, they transgressed the laws of our fathers, so they rather die than go against what God says. Then the king, being enraged, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made. That's a pot, right? Put water in a pot and start boiling. It said, which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut off the tongue of him that spake first. So that ain't bad cutting a man's tongue out. Right? And he said, and to cut off his uttermost part of his body. What's the uttermost part of your body? Your fucking dick. So he cut his tongue and cut his dick out. Off. That's the king of that land right there. So, yeah, it was Edomite. It was Esau, yeah. And it says, the rest of his brethren and his mother looked on. Now, when he was thus maimed in all his members, they were cutting all his members, fingers, toes, everything. He commanded him yet alive to be brought to the fire and to be fried in a pan. Come on, man, pig ain't got shit on us. What they doing to pig, they doing that shit to make money. That's a swine. They doing this shit here. We cut all your tongue out, but you can't holler. Cut your dick out. Which I know is a lot of pain because a lot of nerves run through there. Then he cut your fingers off and then put you in some hot ass grease and cook you down there like a damn hamburger. That's what they did. say, brought to the fire to be fried in a pan. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed, like he didn't got fried, he ain't even smoking no more. It says, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus, the Lord power Yahweh looked upon us, and in truth have comforted in us, as Moses in the song which witnessed to the faces, declaring, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. So when the first was dead, after this manner, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock. And when they had pulled off the skin of his head, cut his head and pulled the skin off, so his hair, everything, they didn't cut it probably all around the back. They just pulled the skin off his head, right? It says, with the hair, then they asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body? So when they pulled his scalp and his hair off, they said, you gonna eat the pork? You're gonna keep on going like we did your brother, right? But he answered in his own language, which was Hebrew, the Lashawan Kadash, the holy tongue we speak, right? Not English, we speak the ancient Hebrew, right? And said, no, la'ah. Wherefore, he also received the next torment in order as the former. So he cut his tongue out, cut his dick off, cut his fingers, cut his toes, chopped his, they did the same thing to him. And when he was at the last gasp, he said, thou like a fury takest us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall rise us up, who have died for his laws unto everlasting life. So we're going to be raised up. That's what he was telling. Don't matter, you kill us, we're going to be raised up again anyway. So we know when Esau come against us in that day, we stay true to what the Lord say. Hey, we ain't going to do nothing y'all tell us to do. We're going to stay to our laws. The Lord say don't eat frog and pork. If they try to make you eat it, don't eat it. They kill you. So what? He just said we're going to come back. Then it said, after him was the third made a mocking stock, and when he was required, he put out his tongue, and the right soon holding forth his hands manfully. So, hey, when the third one walked up, he just held his hands out. Like, y'all ain't got to tear me because I ain't finna do it either. Go on, cut my hands off because I ain't finna eat. He said courageously, these have from heaven, and for the laws I despise them, and from him I hope to receive them again. In so much, you ain't never ate pork before? Long time ago. I ain't ate it, man, in about 30 years. Hey, I quit eating before I even learned about all this. You know, I learned about all this like 11 years, 12 years ago. I ain't no pork in like 30. So, you don't eat meat neither? Yo, you eat meat. You eat meat? Like chicken, little meat, chicken steaks and shit. Sometimes, not all the time. Just every now and then. It says, right here he says, insomuch that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, for that he had nothing regarding the pain. So the third son, when they were cutting him off, he wasn't even hollering and shit. He was just getting cut up. He was like, damn, they was like, he ain't even hollering. So they marveled at how he took the pain. You know, that's scary. You start cutting the man's hand off and just keep looking at you, that's gonna scare you. Even if you got him tied up, he just looking at you, you beating him or whatever. So he just screams? No, he say what else they do? They say, like, check it out. It says, now when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth like the manner. So they killed him. It's probably the same way, but the fourth one, they mangled him the same way. So when he was ready to die, he said, thus it is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from God, to be raised up again by him. Come on, man. People don't think we're going to come back. So all this shit they be doing. That was the black man that did this? The so-called white man was doing the so-called black man. That's what that is, right? Yeah, this is Maccabean. So that was a white man cutting the black man down. Basically. The Greeks, they were white. The Israelites. Dark-skinned people. They were doing this shit. That's why in in slavery with the 1600s, 400 years ago, they were doing the same shit. They ain't never stopped. They wicked. They've been doing it.
But they didn't slow it down now.
Shit, they still doing it. Get out the car talking shit at the traffic stop. What's gonna happen to your ass? Don't shoot your eyes on the damn. Now they shoot you with the pistol. Before they shoot you with the pistol, get what they doing. Quit resisting. I ain't resisting. Boom, slam your ass down, punch you in the motherfucking head, pull your damn arm way back up here where they don't go, put the handcuffs on, fuck you up, spray you. Come on, man. That's the same shit. Then they put you in jail, they get you down in the jailhouse and whoop your ass again. That's the same shit. Same shit, man. You know, get too far to hand, they'll shoot your ass. Then they get off. Get a damn vacation. It's back in like 150 BC. It's like 150 years before the Lord came. This is what they were doing. It says, he said this, for as thee, thou shalt have no resurrection of life. That's what he told Esau them. Y'all ain't gonna raise up like us. Afterwards, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked upon the king and said, thou hast power over men, art thou corruptible? Thou doest what thy will. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of God. God ain't forsaken us, man. Because them same guys who got, guess what? These same guys who got mangled, them same guys gonna get payback on Esau when it's our time. Them same brothers gonna get to fuck up Esau the same way, because we read to the brother in Revelation 13 and 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword, you must be killed with the same sword. So they killed them brothers, they put them in pots, they fried them, they boiled them, they cut their dicks off. We're gonna do the same to Esau, man. You can't get away from that shit, man.
They cut us up and boiled us.
Did all that shit, man. Oh, they said
eat us.
No, they ain't say they ate him. But you know Esau, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Shit, but that motherfucker eat all kind of shit. They eat humans and shit. This motherfucker right now. It says, verse 17, but abide a while and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed. Right? But the Lord said that this man would torment us, man. And it says, after him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die said, be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against our power. So we did that ass because we went against the Heavenly Father. That's why we did not ass kicked down by Esau, because we as a people went against the Heavenly Father, and this is a sin. So that's why he got Esau above us now, being a whooping stick on us, man. I'm gonna read one in Lamentations. It's the book of Lamentations. Check this out. Lamentations 5 and 7. It says, our fathers have sinned and are not, because they gone, right? And we have borne their iniquities. So we taking on the iniquities of our forefathers. Shit they did way back in the day with Moses them complaining, going against the covenant in the wilderness, building up a golden calf. That was sin against the Lord's covenant. So guess what? He brought us in slavery, and we still over here now. 2019, we still in the same predicament, man. They just ain't walking around calling you boy and beating you when they want you. But they ain't gotta give you no job, though. They can turn you down for Social Security. They can do all that. I know him. He walked right by me in the city. Lord spiritual.
He don't like it.
Nah, I know him. Like I know him. He don't know his name. See how he just walk, he don't even know his name. He would say, hey man, because he's not right there and look right. He'd be like, damn, I know you.
He wasn't married or something.
Huh?
He wasn't married.
Nah.
Little Rock?
Yeah.
Born and raised Little Rock?
Nah.
Born in Little Rock?
Nah, I ain't born. I
Stop on. What you are from
Hey man, out here pushing the word, man. Our people gotta hear it, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna back around in a bit.
Cause I'm gonna read the rest of this, and it says, well, you can go if you want. I'm gonna read it anyway. It says, verse 17, but abide. Okay, all right, bro. It said, but abide a while. Behold, his great power. He will torment thee and thy seed. After him, they brought. It says they brought the six being ready to die. Be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things